We good now? Holy fuck. Holy shit. Look at all these dropped frames. A Negan. A Negan reference. Joke. Trying to be funny. Trying to be topical. We out here fucking garbage, dude. This fucking garbage ass game, bro. I'm gonna lose it, dude. I don't. Then close the fucking. What do you mean my save data has changed? Let's go, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh. No, 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 no. Don't do that, bro. I don't like that. No, no, no. No, no, no. It's very cold down here. My god, bro. Basements are freezing. Oh, bro, I think I'm lactose intolerant. All I can, the only edibles that work for me are the ones that I infuse with milk. And it's like, alright, bro. Well, we're gonna have to compromise. Obviously, I'm still gonna drink the milk because, why else? What else we doing here? So it's just me shitting my pants all day, and everyone's just got to deal with that, I guess. Oh, here comes a dun 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 dun. Like this fucking like this ninja Japanese. Oh my! I've already been over this. I'm not gonna go be making the same fucking jokes, but like, what the fuck? Oh really? Am I probably trash if I drop from the solo team, triple tickle each other's fucking butts, and fucking solo drop whatever Apex challenge? Get the fuck out of here, dude. People are so like, they're like, I prefer Dusty Towers. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't know any of these locations. I don't know math locations. I don't know Apex locations. And I take pride in that. I take pride in that. I take immense pride in that. Because kind of, to me, shows that I have a life beyond video games. Like, they're fun. I don't want to play ranked. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I love video games. Don't get me wrong. I'm a nerd. Love a good story. Walking Dead. Detroit Become Human. Fucking love, PlayStation, God of War. I love fucking video games, but it's like, dude, it's not my life. Like, I still want to get that pussy cat. Gotta censor that for TikTok. But you can say that because it's actually a term, pussycat. I could say that. That's not. Except, the algorithm will pick up on it and be like, no, 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 not today. Come and just fucking punch me in the face, knock my fucking front teeth out. Fuck you. Alright, cool. Thanks. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Path of the Ronin? Jesus Christ. Integrity. Oh my god, bruh. Yeah. Only thing these guys care about is money. I know I made that joke last time, but you know what? Hey, if Family Guy can do it, I can do it. So. no class there, They're like, yeah, Peter laughing, it's so funny. Watched one of the latest episodes. He's in a hospital room or something, and he turns into a balloon outside. He's like, hey, and I'm like, and then like flies away. I'm like, bro, what is funny about that? Like, who's gonna find that funny? I mean, if you're slow, if you're fucking developmentally challenged, like who else is gonna, what kind of people? I don't know. Or if you're like 5 or 6 years old or in high school, maybe. But I'm not gonna lie, I stopped finding Family Guy shit funny like 10th, 11th grade, maybe even sooner than that. Like it was like my freshman year, and before that, I'm like, oh my god, American Dad, Archer. Everyone was. My sister had an Archer shirt, like where everybody was all obsessed with Archer at that time. Now it's just become this weird, like I'm like, bro, it's not the same without Jessica Walter. She passed away. You just gotta just shut this shit down, dog. Like she was the show. I'm sorry. Like I love John H. Benjamin. I fucking love that guy. But like, I mean, Jesus. I mean, you go back to the earlier episodes. The funniest ones were the ones where she was like, kind of like, like it was like half about her and half, like, or the story revolved around her with Archer. It was, I mean, they know that. I don't, we'll see how long the show keeps. It's just getting weird too. It's like, bro, it's not Archer anymore. I don't know, bro. I gotta take a shit, bro. Fucking lactose intolerant. I got the rumbling in the tums. Can we get some food? No. Succession is so. I keep like I gotta watch like the whole season 2 and 3. I hear they're gonna make a 4th season, I guess, because I sign up for Backstage and I got this notification. It's like, we need background actors for Succession season 4. I'm like, oh, get to find out before the public. Ooh, nice. Dude, I am shitting myself right now. This is not good. But you know what? Worth it, because I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, that's not good, bro. Like that is not good. Oh my god, bro. That is not good. That's turning. We're moving into shark territory, bro. This is fucking not good. We gotta be careful here. Like, oh, you smell. Like, everybody's like, yo, edibles don't smell. It's like, bro, when you're shitting yourself 24/7, yeah, the room smells like edibles because that's all. But you know what? That's fine though. Because it's like, I'd rather have my fucking, um, I'd rather have my fucking shit smelling like fucking, smelling like marijuana than having the entire bathroom smell like fucking, like a sulfur pit. Like, bro, what am I walking into a sulfur mine in Far Cry 5? Liberate the sulfur mine. Like, get the fuck out. bunch of generic fucking cult members is like, oh geez, haven't seen these 3 guys before. Like, they're like, oh, it's like the same 5 voices. One of them's Kenny from The Walking Dead. While he also voices like other voices in that thing. Like he's like the radio host. He's like some of the good guys, some of the bad guys. Is like, bro, like I assume he works for cheap, and that's why they use. He's a good voice actor, but he is in like a lot of stuff. He was the entire police department in Watch Dogs 2, whatever that guy's name is. Like, they're chasing you. He's like, pull over. I'm like, oh, there's Kenny from The Walking. I understand if you haven't played those games because they're kind of niche. So probably most people would just be like, oh, it's just, But being a fan of The Walking Dead since the very beginning, I mean, I think I was playing that shit. When it first was announced, I was playing that shit. I was. Audio mixer. Shut up. Oh my god, bro. Just got through the part playing Far Cry where he's like, you're like fucking chasing after John or whatever his fucking name is. I'm like, all right, I'm dealing with this psychotic fuck first. I feel bad kind of for Faith. Like, I don't know. It's just like she was some drug addict girl that like got taken advantage of. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna kill the guy that loves torture and is like writing Bible verses on people's chests and then cutting them off, peeling the skin that has the writing off, ripping it off, and stapling it to walls. It's like, all right, dude, this guy's think it stopped becoming about religion with this guy a while ago. Like, what the fuck? You know, I'm like, get this guy. See, have you ever thought about if maybe he's right? Yeah, look at who's in charge. And that game came out during the Trump presidency, so everybody's like, oh, look, Ubisoft's a bunch of liberal fuck. Like, bruh, shut up. I don't care. Like, you're Republican, liberal. Like, dude, the guy was a bad president. Biden's done shitty things. Every president's done shitty things. But it's like, bro, like you can't act like the previous. Like it's that mindset is like, oh, he didn't do it because he's Trump. He didn't do anything wrong. It's like, bro, like every president does stuff wrong. Like that's what I don't like. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna say this guy isn't doing this or this guy. Everybody has done shit. You cannot have that mindset where he didn't do anything because he's specifically Trump. Like that doesn't make sense. No, that's not a liberal mindset. It's like, bro, that's just common sense. Like everyone makes bad decisions. It's idiotic to me that people are like, oh, he didn't do anything. Like, bro, Biden does creepy shit too, sniffing people's hair. Like, bro, I'm not gonna pretend like that's not weird. Like that's fucking weird. That's strange. That is very strange. Who the fuck does that? Shut up. Passion, sincerity. Makato. I'm only playing until about 5. Oh well, maybe a little after because I gotta get some dinner. My fat ass. My fat fucking Harvey Weinstein fat bastard looking ass. I'm kidding. I still feel that way though. Like even though I've lost like literally 100 pounds at this point. Like probably more. Although this edibles hopped on the scale, I was like, I don't know about that. Getting a little tummy. Kidding, not really. Like, but like, I don't know. I'm like, bro, like, do I really need to eat this with chocolate? It's frosting 24/7. Like, dude, I'm gonna put on so much weight. Like, this is a nice treat for a week and finish it up, and now you don't need to eat this stuff. Infused milk. I'll stand at the fucking stove and infuse milk that ends up getting poured down the drain anyways. Because for some reason my stepmom likes to buy fucking 2 gallons of non-fat milk that tastes like fucking ass. And it's like, bro, alright, this tastes like dog shit. Nobody wants to drink it. Like, the one time you accidentally bought 2% milk, everybody was like, oh my god, this is so good. And it was gone within a week. You buy 2 gallons of non-fat, and it's like, dude, it sits in there. I can tolerate it because I get stoned, and I'm like, hey, this is fucking nice. But other than that, fuck. Or when I'm infusing it with my cannabis. But like, other than that, and that's not even, just I'm using that as a base and then just mixing half and half that they end up leaving sitting on the counter and it, for fucking 5 hours. It's like, I don't know how you guys don't have like internal, like just like discomfort 24/7. I don't know how you're not shitting your brains out with like, because like they'll leave like dairy products out. I'll be like, Dad, you gotta put this away. My step grandma comes over. She goes, what? She goes, this creamer been sitting out? how long has it been sitting out? I go, I don't know. She goes, this is warm. It's a container. I said, yeah. She opens the thing, she smells in there. She goes, oh my God. It's been how long? I said, probably 5, 6 hours. She goes, oh my, she gotta dump this. I said, well, go ahead, dump it. She dumps it out. You can't leave that out. Thank God it was almost at the bottom of the jug, but like they'll do that on a full container. Like, what are you doing? You trying to, do you want to do you want to have diarrhea? Do you want diarrhea? Because that's how you get diarrhea. The early days of Archer. God damn. I feel bad. I didn't even know because it happened during COVID. There was so much stuff going on. I wasn't, obviously, there was, but fucking Jessica Walter passed away during that time. And I was like, bruh, I didn't even know that till a year later. I looked that up. I was like, when's it coming back? The show coming back. And I look up, I'm like, what? I'm like, no way. I probably saw like a glimpse of it back when COVID was going on. But like I said, there's so much going on. It's like isolating. It's like, you're not really just paying attention to that sort of media. You're just trying to focus on the COVID stuff and staying safe. Not one of those idiots that are like, oh, well. Like right when the pandemic hit, it's like, bruh, stay inside. This is a fucking pandemic. Lock your ass inside. I don't care, like, what the fucking president's telling you, bruh. If you see that's happening, it's like if a zombie apocalypse is happening, are you just gonna be like, you just gonna be a fucking idiot and be like, oh, well, I want a haircut. I'm gonna go. This is bullshit. It's like, bro, there are zombies. This is not Walking Dead. This is The Last of Us clicker zombies ripping people to shreds. You don't need a haircut. Jesus. Half the people saying that have like no hair. It's like, dude, you're balding. You have hair. Are you do it yourself? You what? Spending money on that. Or they look like the cult people from fucking Far Cry 5. It's like, bro, like at this point, like you're not getting a fucking haircut. Like, dog, you've let this grow out for years. Look, there's like a bird nesting in your fucking facial hair. You know what I'm talking about. If you've played that game. You have like actual like clean, well-dressed cult members. Well, that is an insult to us. How dare you? We bathe ourselves. We don't have that is a stereotype of cult people that we don't shower and that we're smelly. We are very well dressed and we shower daily. It's like, bro, get the fuck, get the fuck out of here. Infected multiplayer. Shut the fuck up. Fuck your ass up. Waiting for Frontier Fiber to get to my place so I can stream at, like maybe at night when I'm playing, But this is really good that I'm able to do this because I can save up some footage, stream, save them clips, post them to YouTube, do this until build up my brand because it'll take a bit. And then once I'm able to stream 24/7, I'll be like, not 24/7, I'm not going to do that. Just my normal amount of gaming that I do. But it's much longer than only 2 hours. Like, I'll do like maybe 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 3 hours here, depending. But like I said, this is good. And get some jokes in. Get some good clips. Get some clips, baby. Learn how the streaming works, dude. Oh my god, dude. It took me way longer than I expected to figure out all this. It took me literally almost a month to like really get like comfortable using all this equipment again. It's been so long. Hooked up the mic. I'm like, dude, that's tight. OBS is nice. Get the sound proofing and all that. But the one thing that's dog shit is that sometimes it doesn't save. Oh my god, I'm sorry, lactose intolerance. My god, bro, that's just marijuana just all the way. Like, bro, I'm just been digesting that shit for days. Like, that's not even today's thing. That's like a week ago. Scientists are like, how does this man digesting food. This is on an unbelievable level. It's 4:40. Have not played the game yet. All right. I'm like, I don't know. I'm a specimen, not a Adonis chiseled specimen. That's like, oh my god. It's like, I don't know, bro. Like, even if I did, like, I'd rather like be semi good looking and be funny and like how I am than like, you know, just like this dumb Zane Zane looking motherfucking sounding motherfucker like from Far Cry. Oh, saw dude. Like, oh my god, that's the part I'm on. I'm rescuing those people and fucking with them and trying to. I don't understand why I can't go to John or the military brother guys. I don't know what is it, Jacob. I don't know what I don't know why I can't. No, I just killed that guy. No, that was John. I'm trying to. I can't. I don't know what that other guy is. The ginger guy, the army guy. And I go over. I'm like, dude, there's no quests over here. So I'm like, so I gotta kill Faith first, then the more quests unlock over there. I'm like, I don't know. Like, what is this? And then I'm probably gonna have to buy New Dawn. Jesus. Because I'll be like, well, the story continues, but they wanted to fuck us and make it another game. So many people said that that's a game. I'm not paying $60 for that if that's what it is. I'm getting that used on disc. There's no way I'm gonna drop, like, yeah, I want to play it, but like, it's dog shit. No way. No way. Everybody said this is a really fun. This is a really fun game, but it's like they said it should have been DLC. And it's kind of dog shit that it isn't, you know. Or it's like that guy that reviewed Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and he's like, oh, this transgender queer liberal America, this is what it's all come to. That's all this game is. Pro, you know, like just like really like just like ignorant shit. Hold on. Game are we on, bro? I gotta actually find like the actual review that's funny. If I can find it. I'm trying to think of what he actually said. But it was just like really like transphobic, like just like it's like, bro, what are you? He's like, it's like the review's gone, like the publishers took it down because it's like, what are you going on about, bruh? You got some personal issues you gotta resolve, like, like what are you doing, bruh? Like, oh my god, Resurgence Squad. No, I don't want Resurgence, bruh. Just give me Battle Royale. Yes, if I have enough time, dude. I just talked for this whole hour. Or 23 minutes. Well, that's all I do when I play anyways. Obviously I got the gameplay, unless I'm like trying to do like commentary of like a story game, I'll try to fuck with the volume so it's just right. But like, I keep it low for multiplayer because it's just, you know, you don't need to hear that. I'm doing this for commentary, not for that fucking other shit. Fuck that. Not for gameplay. I might get some good kills on the game here and there, but not like, not like Ninja. That's not what I'm going for. That's what I think most people are like. When they think of streaming, you know, that's like what they. That's what they. When they think of. Oh my gosh, it's kicking in, dog. When most people think of streaming, they think, or like if you talk to like considering like, okay, I'm like with my age and like telling your parents because you live at home and you're like telling them, oh, this is what I'm doing and working at. they assume like you're talking about like, because that's what they see is like just the skill based. I'm like, no. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like that is such a crapshoot. Like, dude, so many people could be good at a video game. Only some people can be funny. I'll tell you that right now, and that is so true. Because I've never, I'm not, I just feel like some people are just meant to be the audience, and some people are just meant to be entertainers in this world. And I'm obviously an entertainer. I feel like I like to talk. There's a lot of people that just don't even. They'll stream and they don't say anything. They'll have a camera. They'll be like, they'll just be sitting here like this, or just be like, "Good one. Yeah, it's good. I'm me. I'm me." It's like, bro, you're not communicating. Nobody wants to see that. Like, that's just you playing a game, dude. That's not people like misunder. It's like if anything, if your streams don't turn into like Tim the Tatman shit, where you're like just talking, you know, like you're just talking over, like just spectating and just talking about what's on the screen or just whatever, just being funny and just doing commentary. If your stuff doesn't turn into that or isn't that from the start, it's like you're not straight from the start. My stuff was commentary because I knew what it was gonna be. But it's like, and I know who I am. It's like I know what the purpose of me streaming. I want to be an actor. I want to, I have a whole bigger, wider picture to this whole thing. It's not just this small. It's not just this small picture. Like, oh, I want to be funny streamer. Like, dude, I want to get big so I can expand, start a business. Dude, I got big plans, bro. I might talk like a fucking stoner, fucking surfer dude, dumb shit, but like. Like, oh yeah, dude, I'm doing edibles, like, so fucking high all the time. But like, I'm a pretty smart dude. Alright, I don't drink, first of all, so there's just, I mean, you just know that I'm obviously like, and I do have a beer once in a while, but I don't get like drunk or anything like that. It's like, bro, like, we all do that when we're teenagers, and it's cool. Everyone goes, but like. My younger brother, to be honest, like I asked him, I said, well, what's, because he's 5 years young or 5 or 6 years younger than me. I said, does your generation, what is it, mainly pot or drinking? And he says it's mainly marijuana because that's illegal now in my state, and it's, I'm like, well, that's good, like, I mean, drinking's kind of getting phased, like drinkers kind of getting it's getting phased out, so. I thought my dinner was ready. But it needs to be. Like, I don't care. Like, have a beer once in a while, bro. But that's gotta be a social event. If you're gonna do any, like, just general, like daily stuff, it's like, and like, you get judged, like, I'm not saying wake up immediately, do it. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. That's a little bit druggy. Like, you're like, oh, like, that's kind of, you feel like a drug addict, like, doing it right when you, like, I do have I do treat it like a mid-afternoon kind of drinking in place of that. I've been working on that and doing that, especially with edibles. Like right now. I think I need a little bit more stuff in my. I did it last night, this amount last night at 3 or 4. It's I feel it, but like I did this amount 3 or 4 last night. In the morning, I think it was mostly because I was tired. That's why I felt it more. And I don't have this garbage. I didn't use more of this garbage sativa. Maybe though, because I still feel. I feel it kicking in right now. I feel it for sure. There's no doubt. But sativa's different. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, sativa, indica, this. I was reading an article. They're like, they're the same thing. Yo, daddy boy, shut the fuck up. What does that even mean? Get that fucking. Oh my god, bro. What do you mean captured, bro? I just fucking. Oh yeah, bro. Like what the fuck? I just fucking 9/11 that shit, bro. Like I was dead. Like what do you mean I jumped? Like. Yo, do I get a gas mask? Why do you guys have gas masks on? Yo, why do you guys have gas masks on? No, why? What's in there? Can I get one? Bro. Soldiers. Shut up. Yo, where is this asshole? I want to go up to this little fucking football NFL booth commentator's fucking shit he's got and just shoot this motherfucker. Where is he? Yo, hit the dogs. Shut up, bro. I will fuck you up, bitch. No! Squad eliminated. Fuck off, bro. You know what? Yeah. I'll fuck you up. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. You're losing, gonna. You're losing, gonna. Yeah, that's kinda. Kinda dog shit. Mm. Yeah, I do this thing with my jaw. I don't know if that's like a. I read on like a Google article, you know, like those ads you see, like of some pregnant dog, and they're like, oh, this dog couldn't give birth. Here's why, and you click on it. You click on the article, and it has nothing to do with the dog or anything. It takes you to some like car insurance website. So just fill out this survey. Like, dude, what the fuck is this clickbait shit? Those articles. So there's a pretty informative one below that I got that. Ooh, I got that information from. I'm not gonna lie, I've already forgotten what I was talking about, dude. These fucking things are working weird. Because it's sativa, so it's not, there was literally, I think this is what I was talking about. There's literally an article where it's like, talking about like fucking, oh, sativa and indica goes back to the colonial days. And actually, it's just a way to identify how tall they are in different parts of the world. Sativa is short for sunny, and because it's in the southern hemisphere. And like, bruh, the fuck are you talking about? Sativa, it's a strain. They're like, really, they're not the two different. They're different, not different plants. Dog, they fucking. If you get an all sativa plant, no indica, it is 100% different. You're still gonna get high, but it's a different high. It's not a body high. You're not gonna be like if you load it up with indica bud. You know, you're not gonna. It's a body high. You're not gonna get a huge body high. You're not gonna be tired, falling asleep. You can be talking like I'm talking right now, but you're not even really gonna be like. You're gonna be intoxicated, obviously, and but like it doesn't feel like a normal edible, especially if you. I mean, in my case, I feel it in my body because I did half and half, but like, regardless, I did make oil that was strictly the sativa, and I poured it, and I'm like, bro, I don't feel anything, and then I get up and I'm like all energetic. I'm like, dude, you literally, if you do all sativa and no indica, you will literally just feel energy. It's like coffee. It's like drinking a cup of coffee. Put that shit in some oil, let that shit sit for a few hours, let that shit boil, or let that shit soak. And let that shit let that shit soak, baby. This stereotypical Asian man on my screen, get him off, bro. Sick and tired of these fucking companies like taking advantage of every other race that hasn't stood up for, in culture that hasn't stood up for themselves at this point. Fucking insane. Like, what? Although I don't want to sound like that PC guy. It's the reason that those people are the reason why we can't, or those people are 100% the reason that we didn't get a voiced protagonist in Far Cry 5. They were literally talking about doing it, and I guarantee you they were, there's no articles like saying this, but like I just know this. That it, and this is partially from what I read on Reddit, and it does make sense. They basically they got a male and a female. I know they gave them both voices in Far Cry 6, but like first off, that was like they were testing out the new engine Far Cry 5. There was like a brand new engine from before, so it was like this whole new. And it was like cheaper to do that, but at the same time, it's like, and you can kind of see where that would come into play because there was aspects of 6 where I was like, they got to pay both voice actors. That takes away money from that they're putting into the game. You got to think about that. You say, well, that's part of the budget, dude. Yeah, that's part of the budget, but like, they're also budgeting and saying, okay, well, we're not going to do this aspect of the game that we once had, or we're not going to do this cool idea because we got to pay both voice actors. Like, bro, just do one voice actor. If they wanted to stick with the deputy being male or female, people can suck it up and deal with it. Just like in Far Cry 6, everybody's like, oh, that literally when the game was delayed because they had, this is literally, I'm 100% pretty positive this is true. Like I am like this is Donald Trump truth time. Like I'm 100% this is true information. But from what I heard from my buddy, he basically, and we were high as shit, but like he was telling me, he was like, hey man, they delayed this game cause basically like Far Cry 6 was gonna come out, but they delayed it. They delayed that shit. Ooh. I know I said they delayed that shit like 6 times now. They delayed that shit. Wait, are we in the game? Okay, one more time. Oh, wait a minute. They delayed that shit because people were basically upset, men, that because it was just gonna be a female, and you can tell like by the voice lines because none of the voice lines changed, and that just shows that the guy was last minute. He was a good voice actor, but okay, if you're gay, that's fine, but like, dude, some of those lines with that African American guy that's like always flirting with you and stuff. He's doing it to the Danny, the male character, and like it just feels off putting because like he's flirting back almost like it just doesn't feel like, I don't know. I'm starting to get into like a range where like, oh, you sound homophobic. Like, nah, but it's not that. But they wrote the character for, the point is they wrote the character for a female. Men need to fucking suck it up. If they wanted it to be a male or female character in Far Cry 5 and give him a voice, then suck it up. Whatever gender, it's like, bro, it's a fucking game. I see somebody talk. Oh, this is what I was gonna talk about. I see somebody talk about. Well, this is a literal person saying this. Well, it makes it harder to feel represented in the game, bro. Who gives a fuck if you're represented in a fucking video game, bro? It's Far Cry 5. It's not meant to represent you, you fucking idiot. It's meant to. It's meant to be a game and to tell a story about some character, bro, that the developers want a story they want to tell, bro. All this like, oh, I want to feel included. This is not the, like, it's the same thing with the movies. It's like, bro, there's plenty of characters in games that are beloved that are like Native American, African American, like, bro, when the story calls for it. But it's like, bro, don't get all mad at a developer and be like, oh, you got to change this gender or give us the option to play. Because I'm not, there's people who literally said, well, I'm not even going to pick up the game then. I am not playing as a female. Like, bro, how insecure do you have to be? You're not gonna play as a fucking female. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Don't play as a female. Don't buy the game. Don't give Ubisoft your money. The fucking people. It's a joke. Such a joke. Don't even give them your money. Just fucking fuck them. Nobody cares. Fuck them. Literally, it's like what. Hey, bro, like, we're gonna be it's gonna be so sad losing your $60. The company's like, oh my god, no. No, stupid, dumb redneck motherfucker. Please come back. Please, we need your $60. Like, dude, they don't give a fuck, bruh. Like, just make the game. Tired of these companies, they, and then like with Cyberpunk, it's a whole nother issue, but like them cutting content from the game, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You spent time, they said they were it's like, bro, you spent time cutting content from the game to make it shorter and more playable, and that was what they were spending time doing, rather than doing the next gen update, rather than having all that stuff on launch. They spent time cutting content. It's like, bro, you're worried about the wrong shit. The game was buggy. The game was fine. I don't know if it had to do with because they just didn't want to work on that much buggy content and fix that much. But what they said was, well, because we did a survey and not a lot of people finished The Witcher 3. Who cares, bro? I haven't. I'll get to it someday. Nobody cares, dude. It's not a big deal. Like, it's still a good game. I think that means it's a good game. When you talk about it being 13 hours, it's like, bro, if you binge watch Breaking Bad, that's longer than that. Like, you can't finish that. Like, you don't got to do every side quest. You know that, right? There are a few main story kind of side quests that are kind of side-ish main story ones, if I remember correctly, that do, but it's like all these other, like, if you just played it, like, you don't gotta play it on Blood and Bones, bro. Like, you're not a fucking badass. Like, I was playing it on that. Oh my god. I was playing it on that, but like, I'm probably not, I'd probably finish the game if I didn't. That's what a lot of people do. They play it on like the hardest difficulty. I can't finish the game. Bro, that has nothing to do with the game. Stop playing it on the hardest difficulty. You want to enjoy the story? I'm not saying play it on easy. I'm not saying play it on easy. I'm not saying that. That'd be stupid. I've played it on that. It's like ridiculously easy and dumb. Play it on normal. It's a story and a fair challenge. And it's perfect, bro. But literally what it fucking says. Are they illiterate? They click on blood and broken bones or give me death or whatever the fucking hardest difficulty is. Like, dude, what the fuck? And then you bitch about the game. Oh, this was too hard. It's not Dark Souls or fucking Elden Ring where fucking they make the game hard no matter what. You don't get to choose. Like, Jesus. People bitch. They're like, but I want to feel like a true Witcher. Oh my god, bro. I agree. Oh. They should include features like the not being able to, have more use. Oh, fuck. What? I'm still alive. The fuck? How? How? Oh my god, that's dumb. How? Lost the fight. I didn't lose shit. I was standing right there. Everyone saw that, bro. My fucking 2 viewers, if you're in here, you saw that, right? Yeah, I was standing right there, dog. Dude, this game is buggy as fucking shit. The fuck out of here, bro. Damn. I used to be so scared growing up in an ultra conservative Christian household to say words like that. Oh, hey, Bubba. Yo, you came downstairs. You know I'm down here. You can hear me. My little son, my child, he came downstairs. Yeah, I'm chilling. But I learned it's like, bro, like, you know who's really taking God's name in vain? Joel Osteen and these motherfuckers that have private jets and all these super mega churches, like, and like those are people that my mom's like, oh, here, take my money. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, these people, read the definition. You're actually a religious person. Read the definition of what taking his name in vain means. It means using his name to get money or profit from it for your own benefit. These people, she goes, well, they donate to people, dude. If they donated to people, they wouldn't be. They would donate the money. They didn't need to live in a big house like that. But like the followers just make fucking excuses. I mean, this is the piece of shit that wouldn't let people inside his church. This is the guy who wouldn't let people inside his church during a storm. People are out there, it's raining. He's like, you know, it was like that fucking episode where the the fucking murder mansion with on Family Guy where Peter, where he gets this tropical fish, or whoever, yeah, he gets the tropical fish. He's like, what am I supposed to do with this? He's like, oh, and you gotta feed it like every 3 hours, and I don't have the food here, so you gotta get that at the store. He goes, well, how am I supposed to? It's 10 o'clock at night. And he goes to the store, and the guy, and he's knocking on the window. He's like, I see you in there. And he's standing there, and he's just shaking his head like, no. That's literally what fucking Joel Osteen, or whatever his fucking name is, fucking was doing, bro. Like, he was literally standing in there. He's like, they're like, we see you in there. Let us in. There's a tornado. It's flooding. It's fucking, he's just like, he's just like, nah, fuck you. Like, literally straight up, just win it. And then he goes, we didn't have capacity. Dude, you have a mega church. The fuck do you mean you didn't have capacity? And then he changed the story to, well, we didn't want the flooding to affect our floors. Bro, you're a church. Hey, Bubba. What's up? Come here, can I hold you? Can I hold you? Hold you, man? Okay. He's like, no. Fuck with the. Okay, I gotta go see if my dinner's ready. Stop that, because I don't want to take up too much extra space. I'm gonna hold you. Be right back.